In the heart of a bustling city, where skyscrapers pierced the sky and the hum of life was constant, there lived a man named Dr. Samuel Mercer. By day, Samuel was a respected historian and professor at a prestigious university. His lectures on ancient civilizations were renowned, and students flocked to hear his captivating stories about the past. But what his colleagues and students didn't know was that Samuel was not just a storyteller of history. He was a traveler through it. Samuel had discovered the secret of time travel years ago, hidden within the dusty pages of an ancient manuscript he found in a forgotten library. The manuscript detailed the construction of a device, a small, intricate watch that could manipulate time itself. After years of meticulous crafting and countless failed attempts, Samuel finally perfected the timepiece. He could now traverse the ages, witnessing history firsthand, altering events when necessary, and ensuring the timeline remained intact. His first journey took him to ancient Egypt, where he walked among the pyramids and conversed with pharaohs. He marveled at the construction of the Great Wall of China, saw the grandeur of Rome, and witnessed the signing of the Magna Carta. Each trip was carefully planned, his interventions minimal and precise. His goal was to observe, to learn, and to protect history from those who would misuse such power. One evening, as Samuel prepared for another journey, his watch began to glow with an intensity he had never seen before. Intrigued and slightly apprehensive, he set the dials and found himself transported to a small, dimly lit room filled with books and scrolls. Standing before him was a figure cloaked in shadows. "Dr. Mercer, I presume," the figure said, stepping into the light. It was a woman, her eyes sharp and knowing. "I've been expecting you." "Who are you?" Samuel asked, his hand instinctively reaching for his watch. "My name is Lydia. I am a guardian of the timeline, much like yourself. But our methods differ. I correct the anomalies you fail to see." Samuel was taken aback. He had always believed he was the sole guardian of time. "Why reveal yourself now?" "Because," Lydia replied, "there is a threat greater than any we have faced. A rogue traveler is attempting to rewrite history for his own gain. His name is Marcus Kane." Samuel's heart sank. Marcus was a former student of his, brilliant yet arrogant, who had always questioned Samuel's teachings. "What is he planning?" Lydia handed him a parchment. It detailed a series of events that, if altered, would give Marcus unimaginable power. The rise of certain empires, the fall of others, all manipulated to place Marcus at the pinnacle of history's power. "We must stop him," Samuel said, determination hardening his voice. Together, Samuel and Lydia embarked on a series of perilous journeys, racing through time to thwart Marcus's plans. They visited the courts of kings and emperors, battled mercenaries in the dark alleys of ancient cities, and deciphered cryptic messages hidden within historical artifacts. Each encounter with Marcus grew more intense, the stakes higher. In a final confrontation in the heart of Renaissance Florence, amidst the masterpieces of Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci, Samuel and Lydia faced Marcus. A fierce battle ensued, with the fate of history hanging in the balance. Just as Marcus was about to deliver a fatal blow, Samuel managed to alter the timepiece, sending Marcus spiraling into a temporal vortex, lost to time forever. Exhausted but victorious, Samuel and Lydia returned to the present. They parted ways, each returning to their own time periods to continue their guardianship. Samuel resumed his lectures, but with a new sense of purpose. He knew that the history he taught was not just stories from the past, but a living, breathing timeline that needed protection. As he looked out at his students, he wondered how many of them would one day discover the secrets of time travel. He hoped they would use it wisely, for the preservation of history and the betterment of the future. And with that thought, he glanced at his watch, knowing that his next adventure could be just a tick away.